Well, good morning, guys, and it is early and it is muddy. We're up here at the landfill this morning. It's rained for 2 days straight and we got a mess up here today. Truck's already starting to come in about 6:30 a.m. AA runs on the John Deere dozer over there. We got the guys, might be able to see some blinking lights down there. They're loading up some crushed concrete to get it up here just so we can get some traction. But with the amount of rain that we've had, I don't know how many inches came down, but it's gonna be a not so fun morning. Trucks here bringing in this paper type material. Hopefully it's going to help get a little bit of traction up here. So we're going to dump it right here, let Aaron take the bulldozer, push it out on the floor. See if it will absorb a little bit of that old mud. So hard to see out here this morning. Really foggy, and the sun hasn't come up yet. Can't hardly tell if he's got all of his load out yet or not. I think we still got some stuck at the top. One more time, buddy. See if I can get him to raise this box up a little bit more. Get out of there, guys. Oh yeah, now I can see. Okay. It's so dark I thought he had more hung up at the top than he did. Like I said, we'll take this material right here, get it spread out, see if we can't get some kind of a surface up here. I know you guys can't see all that great right now because it's so dark, but you'll see in just a little bit when the sun comes up what we're dealing with. I believe, guys, this is our new John Deere 750, which all you can see is lights right now. I've been on vacation for a week, so we bought one. We had a loaner come in. This looks like the new one right here, if I'm not mistaken. So Aaron's probably happy as a clam up there in his brand new John Deere 750, which I can't wait to see and operate myself. I'll tell you one thing though, I sure am thankful to have good folks like Aaron and the other guys in this morning. Came in a little bit early just to help us get operations going, because if not, man, when the trucks do come in, it's going to be, or would have been, a real mess. So big thanks to these guys for coming in early today, helping get this mess straightened out. Here comes the big Volvo Off Road, bringing some more crushed concrete up here for Aaron. I believe that's Brandon, Aaron's brother. Hard to see, but pretty sure that's who's in it this morning. material that we're walking on out here this morning. Probably a 3 to 4 inch crushed concrete material. Use it a lot in the logging industry for folks coming in and out of the road. What we'll do, again, I know, I apologize, y'all can't hardly see anything. We're just gonna take this material, spread it out over this whole floor this morning. We'll probably have pickup trucks along with a couple hundred roll-off trucks and who knows what else coming in today. So hopefully this will help give them some traction. It's a large stone, so it should do good for helping them get in and out of this place. But it is muddy this morning. Look at that mess. Morning, buddy. What can I do to help? Stand here and look pretty?
Yeah, I'm gonna spread this out a little bit cleaner. It really don't take much of this rock because I can grab that to something different.
Yeah, just a little something to grab hold to.
Yeah.
Is this the new one?
No, this is still the loaner.
I was still the loaner. I thought it was the new one.
No, that's it. It's put together. Illinois or something.
Yeah.
So just gotta get it down here and maybe make this one.
All right, cool. Well, you want me to get on the drag, or is there anything I can do for real?
I mean, yeah,
Once sun comes?
the sun starts coming, we can run that drag a little bit.
All right.
That seems to help kind of spread everything out too.
All right, I can do that. All right, well, I'll let you get back to it. Just holler if I can do anything.
Yeah,
Other than that, I'm just gonna film.
yeah, I don't know where Antonio is. His Bulldozer's still down there.
I think it's still down there where it got washed yesterday or
Yeah.
over the weekend.
Might need to lift.
All right, I'll go find it.
It might be at 7:10 or so.
Yeah. Well, he didn't text back yesterday, so I don't know.
So he usually here at 7. He might be at 7.
Yeah. All right, I'll give him a holler and give him a ride.
All right.
Thank you for coming in, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's a mess up here.
You're all right.
All right, holler at you. Sun's trying to come up. I'm gonna give Antonio a call. He's our cat dozer operator in the landfill, and his machine got washed over the weekend, so he might need a ride to go get it. So I'm gonna give him a holler and see if I can find him and help out. Ain't a whole lot I can do just yet until the sun comes up, as you heard. Ask Aaron if he wants me to get on that drag and the John Deere tractor and drag in a little while. So we'll probably do that once they get some rock laid out and we can see what we're doing. Oh, got our second truck of the day, and so far so good. Yeah, this rock's gonna be a lifesaver today, because I doubt he would have made it back very far at all. You can see he's getting good traction, backing right on up. But it's gonna be a constant today, as you see these big old ruts that he's leaving right here, and that's just gonna be probably for the next 2 days, honestly, till this place gets dried out enough. Well, spoke too soon, guys. Got our first stuck truck of the day. Looks like he was able to dump out some of his load, but got a little bit off of this rock and might have to give him a little tug. Let's see. Come on, buddy. Yeah, that stuff is slicker than you know what this morning. I think he might be able to get out though. Rock it back and forth a little bit. Could just make it a little bit further up on that rock. I don't know. We've got some kind of felt material baled and in rolls. Kind of lightweight. If it was heavier, that might help him get a little bit more traction. Looks like Antonio's just gonna use this fabric material as a little cushion and give him a slight push maybe. It's a brand new box, so I don't want to mess it up. Oh yeah, that'll work out perfect. There's a little gentle push and he's out. There he goes. Get those tires on that rock, we'll be okay. What you think, little buddy?
It's nasty.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yep.
I think it's gonna work out fine though.
It'll be all right. It's got to, mix in and
Coagulate.
whatnot. Yeah.
Well, the sun's trying to come out a little bit for us, but man, it is foggy this morning. Antonio's got his cat D6 over here pushing a little bit of trash. We've got the compactor 826C sitting over yonder waiting on trucks to come in. Brandon's on the John Deere with the drag, which I was supposed to go get, but kind of got stuck talking to employees, so he went ahead and jumped on her. What he'll do is just kind of smooth it out a little bit. And I think Aaron, let's walk over here. I think Aaron took the John Deere dozer down on the ramp. Down at the bottom we had some big whoop-de-doos, and I think we had a truck stuck down there a while ago, but I didn't see it. Let's go down here and check and see how the base of the ramp's doing. But all in all, guys, got a lot done this morning. And again, thankful for everybody coming in early, get this place whipped into shape, because I'm sure, maybe y'all can see me now, I'm sure that traffic's gonna be pretty heavy. Christmas was 2 days ago, and for other landfills, for municipal landfills, the day after Christmas is the busiest day of the year. You can imagine, with all the wrapping paper, cardboard, and all that good stuff. C&D landfill, a little bit different, but we'll still be busy because we were closed for 2 days, so all that trash just piles up. So I know we're going to be busy. Now, fortunately, we can get all the trucks in and out without too much mess. In the past, we've waited until we had the problems to try to come in and fix it. Then you got traffic, you're trying to work, and it just turns into a nightmare. Oh yeah, our new trash ramp's looking good, man. This is that big material, the big concrete I was telling you guys about. Call it surge stone. They've got it looking real good. This will help it drain and just help give those tires something to grab hold to and make it up the ramp. So as you might have heard a while ago, I was asking Aaron if this was our new John Deere, because we bought the 750, but this was still the loaner. They're letting us use it until our new one comes in. Here comes the truck now. We'll see how he does. We probably should wait a second so he can keep his speed up behind the dozer. It looks like it's going to come on anyway. Okay, as long as he can keep some momentum up, should be able to make it. Spinning a little bit, but I think he's going to do okay as long as he can make it past that dozer up there. Oh yeah, we in good shape, guys. But man, it is foggy. You can barely see the scale house right through that way. I don't know if y'all can see the red lights up there. And I heard the sand plant get cranked up down there a while ago. The Volvo, I see him over yonder. They must be hauling some topsoil today. Here comes another truck. Let's see how it does. I think if we can pack this down a little bit, and if the sun will ever come out, dry it out a little bit, we'll be for sure in fine shape. But probably for this morning, we're gonna have to really stay on this, because those ruts are gonna get, you know, these trucks come in are super heavy, get those ruts, start building up in the road, start getting slick. They don't want to climb up the hill, so I have to kind of stay on it. There's one of our trucks with upstream. Don't start bouncing, buddy. Stay in it. Yeah, the bad part is if it do get a little humps in this thing and they start bouncing, then they really will start spinning and we'll have a mess. But so far so good, y'all. Today would have been a good day to put my pants inside my boots, but it was so dark up here and I didn't think about it, but now my pants are soaking wet. But we got that truck unstuck, as you saw. That worked out real good. Let's take a look over here, see what we got in this load. This looks like maybe old office remodeling or something. Some kind of painter's paper right yonder. Old chair, some buckets. We got Mike in the 826C this morning. I know you guys love to see some trash get run over with the compactor, so I'm gonna stand here and risk my life to get this shot for you guys in YouTube. Look at all that mud. You ain't got to worry about the compactor getting stuck in the mud, but crazy as it may seem, where you got to worry about the compactor getting stuck is out here in this loose trash. Those wheels, it's four-wheel drive obviously, but those wheels start spinning out here and it gets down on that belly pan, and those wheels can just spin themselves straight on down. Then we got to get the dozer and pull him out. But out there in the mud, those big old chopper teeth and chopper wheels, they don't care about the mud. So I think what the plan is here, guys, we've got this nice tipping floor out here. We'll dump all the trucks right in this general area. We're gonna push towards that hill over there and build us a lift and work back this way. At least that's the game plan anyway. It looks like what they've done over here, y'all, got them a nice little hole. It's probably about a 15-foot drop right there. And what they'll do is put the real bulky material, like you see that big spool of that old conduit, like cable internet conduit. They'll put that down there in the bottom, and then that way you get the best compaction. Plus it just makes operations easier when you can get that big bulky non-compactable stuff down in a hole like Antonio's doing now with the D6. And they'll try to segregate the loads as best they can. These guys, you know, they're here every day, all day long. They know who brings what, so they'll probably try to put the demolition material over here in this area, just let the compactor compact it to build that lift we were just talking about. Then when they see a truck that, you know, normally has more bulky stuff like industrial type material, they'll back him up and dump him right here so they can push that junk right into this hole. And like I've said in previous videos, if you can get that non-compactable stuff down in the hole, get stuff up on top of it, that'll help just with the weight of the material. Just help compact it, squish it down a little bit more, make the most use of the available space. got a hitchhiker this morning. Oh, there it goes, it fell off. Crazy thing about standing up here right by the compactor is all this trash is connected, you know, in some way, just being piled upon itself. So the whole thing just moves out here. It's like a giant trampoline almost. So I'm bouncing up and down as I'm trying to film for you guys. You can even feel it in your feet right now. As he's walking, I can feel the whole floor just moving. Kind of cool, but kind of scary too. Compactor is made to do, just walk back and forth on the trash all day long, breaking up the material into little splinters like you see right here, and just make the most of the space. This is one tough machine right here. No suspension on it, obviously, because it's too heavy. I think this one's about 90,000 pounds. But just to take the abuse that it takes every day, I don't know how they stay running. They do break down. We've got 4 of them, I think. And obviously, just in these conditions, they're gonna break down. But still very impressive. Just to move its own weight around, much less push trash, climb up hills, and just the conditions that it has to work in every day. They are some bulletproof machines. Whoa, might get a little bit sideways there. What's happening as he's building this this little slope right here? Some of that bulky material, like you see those big old wooden reels down there, that stuff isn't compacted yet, so it'll get covered over, and then when that big old heavy machine gets out there, it breaks through. That's how you can get stuck. You got to be real careful working over here on these slopes. You'll see as Mike goes down the hill in a second, if he goes far enough, that front wheel, there it goes, it just sinks just like that. If you go too far, you can tip them over. Knock on wood, we've never tipped one over. Not a compactor anyway. We've tipped excavators and other stuff, but never a compactor. They're so damn heavy. Those wheels are just incredibly heavy and wide, so that helps with the stability of it. But nonetheless, you got to be real careful getting out here on these edges. And then you see that belly pan starting to drag right there. That's where you got to be careful. Those wheels will just spin right on down. You can see the compaction you can get over there in that hole right where his wheels went. You got about probably 2 feet of compaction just out of that one pass. So he'll just keep stepping over and over and over, just walking this trash right on in. Careful, Mike. He knows what he's doing. He knows the limit he can go to. If he were to go any further than that right there and get the back wheels down on that loose stuff, then he'd be for sure stuck. Guys, I sure appreciate you hanging out with me this morning. I gotta run to the pharmacy to get my kid some antibiotics. He's not feeling too good. But if you do like to see stuff get stuck, I'll put the video of when we got the cat D6, or Antonio rather, got the cat D6 sunk in the mud up here. Other than that, y'all have a fantastic day. I appreciate you watching. Hit that like and subscribe down there if you don't mind. It helps us out a ton. Y'all have a great day.